is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know I got some new merchandise available, not just t-shirt anymore. I got different type of t-shirt, different type of shirts and logos that you can purchase on my spread shirt, and also hoodies now. We have expanded and added more to the channel and more merchandise for the brand. Thanks for supporting. It will be in the description and the links will be in the comment section below. Thanks for helping me and supporting the movement. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis, I'm going. What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to y'all with a quick video. I just wanted to show some love for my guy, a guy that I really went to bat for, a guy that I was riding for before he even made it to the NBA. And as you can tell by the title, is Zach LaVine. I just was watching him while I was at work, and I'm just watching some highlights, and I'm just seeing that Zach LaVine has the power and the will to really take over a game and do whatever he can to get his team to a W, even if their offense ain't going, even if they can't defend anybody, even if he ain't taking the best shots. This guy would not let his team lose. This guy would allow, as long as he was on the court, he made an impact, and it's just fun to see him going out there doing whatever he can to see this team win. And like I told y'all throughout the whole year, you look at this team, you look at the roster, and at the end of the day, that roster looks like it's supposed to be a lot better than what it is. They're supposed to be playing a lot better than they do. And even though him and Jim Boylan got into it and they couldn't see eye to eye, Zach LaVine is a guy that has proven throughout this whole season that his style of play can win you games. Can it win you a title? We won't know until that happens in the future or whenever it happens. But this is a guy that hasn't quit. He hasn't gave up. And as long as that clock still is going, he's going to do whatever he can to win. And just to see them go out and get San Antonio, seeing him fighting and seeing him taking over and seeing that courage and that heart, and letting his team know that I'm going to do whatever I got to do to help us win this game, and putting us in a position to win the game. It's all you can really do as a star player. You go out there and give everything you got. You go out there and play as hard as you can. And even though we know Zach LaVine isn't the greatest passer, isn't the greatest decision maker, he is who he is. And like I told people years ago, and like I told my girl, Zach LaVine is a guy that even as a Celtics fan, I rather had Zach LaVine than Marcus Smart. And I knew it sounded crazy back then because Marcus Smart was one of the better players and one of the more popular college players, and he was a two-way player. But I said, you know what? If I had to take a gamble on somebody, I'd take a gamble on Zach LaVine, because I seen the athleticism, I seen the confidence, I seen the swagger, and I seen the fact that he can literally be whatever he wants to be on both sides of the court. And to see him shooting and taking over the way he has this entire season has just been inspiring, and I have just been touched by it. I'm just literally in awe watching Zach LaVine time after time after time hit big shots, hit shots that a lot of people will call crazy, a lot of people will call stupid, but sometimes defenses forces you to take those shots, and you have to be able to take them, you have to be able to make them, and that just comes with being a star player and a franchise player. And Zach LaVine is the best player on his team. And for him to, go out there and do the things that he has been doing this year, and, seeing how their record is, and seeing the fact that he could give up, he can quit, he can see that the lead is a little bit too big and concede time after time. He has been able to will the Chicago Bulls team to games that they should have lost and games they should have never won. And Zach LaVine has done that throughout this whole season. And that's why a lot of people had him in the all-star conversation, just because he was playing and doing this all year. And it's fantastic. It's amazing. And as a guy that watch every game, a guy that respects every player in the NBA, Zach LaVine was one of them guys that I seen the good, the bad, and the ugly, but I still will recommend him as a player. And he's proven me right now this entire season that he may not be the championship player everybody want. He might not be the most liked guy. He might not be the most respected guy because of how he plays and his style of play and his defense. But at the end of the day, when it comes to being a teammate and being a guy that wants to put winning over everything, putting in the work, trying to develop, trying to push himself to be the best version of himself each and every day, I had love and respect for that, and I had to give him a shout out like, this man, is fantastic. He is putting on the show, but it's just not for the fans, it's just for the W. And when you play basketball, your goal is to come out there with a W. And Zach LaVine has really tried to do all he can to get Chicago to W's, even if he end up hurting them. Like Kobe said, sometimes you want it so bad that you can hurt yourself and your team. But Zach LaVine is one of the most critiqued and criticized players in the league every single year, and he still finds a way to get better. He still finds a way to do whatever he can to get to his team to where they need to be at the end of the day. And I see that every time he's been playing this year, and that's why a lot of people have been getting him the respect that he can be a potential all-star in Chicago this season. But let me know what you guys think about Zach LaVine. Let me know what you guys think about him as a player. Let me know what you guys feel about the season that he's having right now for the Chicago Bulls. And let me know, do you think he should be an all-star? Do you think people are sleeping on him? Do you think he's overrated? Do you think that he's just not where he needs to be because he hasn't been able to fill out his complete game? Remember, Zach LaVine is very young. He's coming off an ACL injury not too long ago. He's just now getting to where he needs to be offensively. He has become even better offensively, especially this season. And, eventually, hopefully, he can fill out the rest of his game, like his passing, his defense, and effect making his teammates better so he don't always have to play hero ball to win games. When you look at this team, they have a lot of young talent, a lot of players that don't know how to win, a lot of players that don't know the pain. And Zach LaVine got traded, got gave up on, got dumped, especially after he tore his ACL. And for him to continue to fight and put on these type of performances and put his team in positions to win is undeniable that he is what an all-star embodies, and he's been able to do that this entire season. But let me know what you guys think about Zach LaVine and the Chicago Bulls in the comment section below. Remember, I read all comments. I appreciate all comments. Continue to like the videos. Continue to watch. Continue to show support and the love because I need it. And at the same time, thanks for watching. Thanks for buying merchandise. And thanks for riding with me this entire journey. I love the fact that you guys watch any video that I put out, no matter when I put it out, in the morning, in the afternoon, at night. You guys continue to eat it up, and I appreciate it. Thanks.